One of the first games I wanted to play after I learned you can play PC VR games on the Quest 2 was, of course, Half Life Alyx. Many people claim it to be the best VR game in existence so far, and I have to agree with them. Since its launch in March of 2020, there has yet to be a VR game released that compares in terms of visuals and overall gameplay, at least in my opinion. While the core game made by Valve is fantastic, there are also a bunch of community-made mods that add new levels to play, different skins for your weapons, new game modes, and a lot of other things. The cool thing about modding Half-Life Alyx is Valve has made it insanely simple to do. Most of the time, if you want to mod a game, there's a bunch of steps you've got to take and different pieces of software you have to download and install. Generally speaking, it's a pain to do. To mod Half-Life Alyx, though, all you have to do is open Steam, click on Half-Life Alyx in your library. Yes, you do of course need to own a copy of the game. Then click on Workshop here, and this is where you'll find all the mods. They even sort them for you by most popular, most subscribed, and most recent. You can also search for specific mods in the search bar here toward the top of the page if you know the name of a particular mod you want to try. For this video, I'm going to click on the first one here in the most subscribed list, Overcharge, and then click on the green subscribe button. This will start the mod, or add-on as Valve calls them, downloading to your PC, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now we just need to put on our VR headset and fire up Half-Life Alyx. Once loaded into the menu, you click on Addons here, and then you'll see a list of all the mods or add-ons you've subscribed to. To activate an add-on, you just click on its name, or the toggle switch here to the left. Now all you need to do is go back to the main menu and click on Start New Game. If you're using an add-on that just changes the look of your gun or something else you can use in the original game, you can then start a game using the add-on you enabled. If you're playing a new custom level though, like I subscribed to for this tutorial, you'll then click in this field up here to switch from original game to add-on maps. The add-on levels you enabled will show up here being highlighted like this one. Click on it, and then select your difficulty, your movement type, and your weapon hand, and then start game with add-ons. The game will then ask you if you want to create a new game slot, which you have to accept. Your game will then load up with your selected mods applied, and you can start playing. While we are getting our add-ons set up and running, you may have noticed this button here that says Browse Workshop. Not only can you browse for and install mods from Steam on your PC, as I showed earlier, you can also browse and install add-ons from within Half-Life Alyx using this. Some add-ons do require you to restart the game for them to take effect though, which is why my preferred way of looking for add-ons is through the Steam interface on my PC. When I first learned this was possible and started looking into the different add-ons for this game, I was pleasantly surprised to see just how many there are. Some are of course more polished than others, but I've had a lot of fun just trying different things out. There are mods to change the skins on your guns, for example. I found this one that turns your handgun into Han Solo's blaster from Star Wars. Another that changes it into the pistol from Doom 2016. And there is a whole crap ton of others, many of which can be used in the game's original campaign. As for the add-ons that allow you to play completely new levels and game modes, one of the more popular ones out there is called Return to Rapture, which is BioShock in VR if you're a fan of that game. And for old guys like me who spent countless hours with my friends playing the crap out of Goldeneye 007 on Nintendo 64 in the late 90s, someone has remade several of the levels from the old N64 game, and they both look and play great. It's been a really long time since I last played Goldeneye 007, but I feel like these remade levels in VR are even more difficult to beat than they were on the N64. There's even an add-on level that allows you to run around in a Minecraft-styled world. The level is really short and pretty easy to get through, and you're killing combine soldiers and head crab zombies rather than skeletons and creepers and whatnot, but it's a fun experience all the same. One of my personal favorite add-ons is a series called Gunman Contracts. It's basically John Wick in VR. There are currently 2 chapters of Gunman Contracts, and both take about 20 minutes to complete. But they're non-stop action all the way through. They're pretty freaking intense, and will have you carefully peeking around corners and watching your back at all times as you're hunting down a gang of human traffickers. So far, I've really only begun to scratch the surface of what's available in the workshop though. So if you guys have some favorite add-ons you think I need to try, please share your recommendations in the comments so myself and everyone else can check them out and give them a try.